Bonjour, hello, and welcome to London, my favourite city in the world. Oh no, it's number one at the other end of the scale. It's my pet hate city. What a horrible place. This place hasn't changed, except it's a little bit quiet. It's not deserted, far from it. It's kind of, I've done exactly the same route at exactly the same time of day. I'm just arriving in at 9 o'clock, so this is kind of like the rush hour. And the sat-nav, the same sat-nav and stuff, the Waze, GPS, and yeah, police everywhere, sirens everywhere, cameras everywhere. It's just horrible. The GPS is telling me I've got 35 minutes to do 11 kilometres, which is a little bit quicker than before. The last trip in here, yeah, so it's a bit quieter, but I wouldn't call it deserted. As you can see, it's just kind of mental. The roads in were just as busy, all done at exactly the same time as the last time I did it a couple of years ago. Same vehicle, and it's just chaos here. The Waze thing is fantastic because it allows for traffic jams, it gives you your ETA, it's never that far away from reality in that respect. And oh look, Trotter's independent trading, I'm in Peckham. Right, so yeah, just it's slow. It's slow. Someone told me, or I read it or saw it on telly or internet or something somewhere, that London centre actually runs slower than it did in the days of horses and carts. I believe it. Now the Waze has just come up, it's saying speed camera in 360 metres. I don't know why they have a speed camera. There's absolutely no way that you're going to be speeding anywhere here. Traffic lights everywhere and there's no one crossing. Oh yeah, cross a bit late, will you? This will probably change in the halfway over. But yeah, the novelty of this is just as I get near the very centre of London, is you recognise stuff off the Monopoly board, off of news bulletins, off of YouTube videos or whatever, films. That's kind of one good thing. It's about the only good thing I can think of, being honest. I've just got to watch the speed here. It keeps changing from 30 miles an hour to 20 miles an hour. I've got a dashboard all in kilometres, so I'm not really giving a monkey's if I'm annoying someone behind me by going too slow. Sure, I'm not gonna. So there's a camera here, 30 miles an hour, I'm doing 40k, I'm well within it. There's the camera for it. There's the lines that when it takes the photo, it gives you the judgment, the verification that you covered a certain distance in that time. But yeah, coming in at the middle now, the centre now, and I can see that I'm going to actually go over the Thames in a little bit. That train to the left of us, by the way, that's part of the London Underground. Overground. Wombling free. Yeah. So, I could imagine someone coming here that isn't familiar with stuff. I'm not familiar with it at all, but at least I speak the lingo. But if you didn't have an app like Waze to keep you right, and up-to-date stuff, it's interactive, you'd be falling foul of a lot of stuff. You'd have a trail of things behind you, to fines and things to pay for it. You've just inadvertently done. I suppose the government's got to make money somehow. One thing that's not changed is all these crazy motorbike couriers. They're everywhere. Massive, just as you get into the centre, massive buildings. I suppose if they don't have the ground space, they have to grow up the way. and over the Thames. Where buses rule. There we go. Can't really see much from here. Just it looks like a river of mud. So even though I'm familiar, as I say, with the format of road layouts and stuff, it's massive. Concentrating, anticipating if the lights are going to change, watching the lunatic on the bike behind me. Did the lights change? If they change to red, is there a camera there? Where are the cameras? What speed am I doing? What? Oh, it's non-stop. There's more concentration in this than there was on the motorway driving coming into London, which was absolutely mental this morning. Huge rainstorm, and they're still piling in at 10, 15, 20 miles an hour over the speed limit. And here's little old me trying to keep to my side of it all, you know. And this one here is Buckingham Palace Road. As I say, it's quite interesting. Hyde Park Corner, signposted there. It's really quite a novelty seeing all this stuff. I don't know what that pillar thing is ahead of us. It's made of marble. I don't know, it's not marble arch, but right, now I've got fun and games. Basically it's a form of motorised bullying in the middle of London. You gotta, you know, he who is boldest wins. So people look at this, they see it's left-hand drive, they see it's foreign plates, it's got a load of French written on the side of it from the hire company, and they think I'm easy pickings. I've had a couple of closies already, sort of thing, you know. But yeah, it's a novelty, just driving in traffic like this. In about 1 minute, I'll see more cars here than I would have been in 1 week at home. I just let this guy out in front, and being courteous to someone, they never give the little wave thing to say, oh thanks and all the rest of it. It's almost like it's their God-given right to have you bow down and let them in front of you, sort of thing. Whole different attitude to driving round here. Where I am just now, Shmee150, Tim Burton off the YouTube, one of the big motoring YouTubers. He lives about here somewhere. I've seen him do an awful lot of stuff around here. You can hear the distant sounds of sirens. That's another thing about London. You just never ever stop hearing sirens. Little 20 zone, and of course they're all tearing away from me here. Cameras. These are actually registration cameras. They pick your registration off. They're actually speeding ones as well, with the verification lines there, 20. Unbelievable. Hyde Park to the left of us, I do believe. Mayfair to the right, off the Monopoly board. What? And sirens. Some kind of migrant camp off to the right of us here. I don't know what that's about. Tent things, little tent village in the middle of London. And I was right about being wrong. That's the Marble Arch ahead of us. And this is no road markers, so who knows where I'm supposed to be going. Just follow the sat-nav and hope for the best. There's one of these new London buses ahead of us. It was supposed to have a general style similar to the stereotypical London bus of years ago. It just looks like a modern bus to me. So, just arriving at my destination in a wee minute or two here. Finally, I've got 220 metres to go, and I've been told it's Well, a little bit more to go. I've been told it's a big purple building or something. Sounds a bit strange. Yeah, it's the street on the right of us here. So just quickly over this mini roundabout. Then I've got to find number... and it's along here. So I've arrived. Where I can stop, where I can park up, goodness only knows. I'm just gonna... It's right here. Alright, so just arrived at the destination there, and intact and hopefully without a stream of fines behind me. So anyway, next video coming soon. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the alert bell for that one. Further notifications to get notified when I do these next videos. So until then, thanks again for watching. Make comments and give the thumbs up, give the thumbs down, and until the next video, thanks again for watching. Ciao. Remember, think safe, be safe. And having arrived in the centre of London, even the dog's got mask on.
Aoife, where's your mask?
Aoife, where's your mask? Aoife! Okay.
Aoife! Look. Oh, mic didn't work.
Oh, no, you've switched, the camera's gone off. Language now, you're on camera.
Where's you going?
Oh wow. Dogs are going daft here.
Wait, see, I'll try it again.
Aoife! No.
Wait, I'll try it this way. You got a dog bark. Woof, woof! Aoife! Head up. Yes, that worked. That was excellent.